Hello and welcome to more Let's Play Spyro of Kaosubaloo. I thought I'd show you the intro this time. As you can see, I'm not using save states. The one thing I didn't show in the last video was how to save, so I'll probably show that this one, I guess, right at the end. If I remember anyway. It's really easy though, you just go to you save automatically every time you save a dragon. Plus, you can go to their pedestals with these fairies and save that way. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. If you kill enemies that you've already gotten treasure from, you get these things. And if you collect enough of these, you get extra lives. So that's cool. Anyway, this time around we're going to the Stone Hills. This way. No treasure found because I got it all last time. And we're here. That is a very smooth transition. Boxes! Wow, 5 right off the bat. I want more boxes. Hey, it's a goat. Huh, you know, I thought those knocked you back when you did that. Guess not. Notice the goat charge at me though? That's because these enemies actually attack you. Which is more you can say about the ones from the last time, that's for sure. Let's see. I want to go... Well, I want to clear out this clearing first. Clear out this clearing. There's an interesting turn of words. But I want to go this way first. What's down here? It's not the room I thought. Oh well. Let's see this dragon.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
So yeah, that's the thing I was just saying with the saving. You save automatically every time you save a dragon. Okay, these are like chests, except you can't use fire breath on them. They're made of like metal or concrete or something. Something that isn't flammable. That totally saved time. Now, let's see if I can get the right room this time around. It wasn't this one, so this one. Grab that, and there was a goat in here, wasn't there? Yep. And another extra life. Haha.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
So yeah, like the old dragon said who wanted to tell us a story, this is your way out of the world. You can also leave this way. I think this saves your progress actually. So yeah, you can leave this way. Without any oops. I didn't want to do that! But this is actually a pretty good demonstration of what I meant. There's no penalties to leaving through that menu. You can just do it, you know, whenever. Although this is sort of annoying now. I don't believe I did that. So, when you're in your menu, don't pressing start does not cancel out of the menu. That's kind of handy to know. Don't you think? I sort of think it is. Because, you know, usually if you go to the menu with one button, you expect the same button to exit out. Not the case. Anyway, I wanted to come here to see this. I wanted to come down here. And my camera came with me, that's always good. Because there's something very special down here. Namely, this thing. It's a key. What could it be a key for? I actually know the answer to this one. And I'll show you in a sec. This is the only key I know where it is, off the top of my head actually. I'm going to need to actually look for the key and boxes for most of the other of these. There's actually stuff down in that well. Who'd have thunk it, right? Including, da-da-da-da, a concrete box. Boxes like that, you need a key. You can't use fire breath and you can't charge it. Only the key will open it. And that's for the dragon.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me. Man, there's so many quotable quotes in this game. Oh hey. Yeah, I already did you. So, that just leaves this way. You want to be as thorough as possible with the treasure. And did you just hear someone laughing at me? Anyway, you want to be as thorough as possible with the treasure when you're in an area. Because if you are not, you will eventually run into the case I mentioned in the last episode, where you have like 2 pieces of treasure left that you need to get, and you can't find it anywhere because it's in some random corner because you weren't being thorough enough when you passed the first time around. At least that's in this game. In the later games, it's sort of better and worse at the same time. Which, yeah. Okay, these guys do that. You need to be careful of these guys. If you stop to fire breathe them, they will hit you with their cane. Although they are vulnerable to fire. But they do that. Up here, I guess. Hey, it's a box. And a dragon.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Triangle button is really useful to know, actually. The top of your jump thing seems pretty obvious to me. Did I just see a sparkle in the distance? I did! I bet there's a jewel over there. So here's a fun thing. I bet you thought this perimeter around here was just, to keep you inside the borders of the level. But no! It's actually part of the level! That's another thing this game does really well. Whoa! Almost made... I'm alive! That was really lucky. Actually. If I had landed in that water, I would have probably been dead. It wouldn't have killed me right away, but I would not have been making it back. But yeah, this game makes really creative use in a lot of levels, like this one, of the area around the level. Where at first it doesn't seem like it's actually part of the level, but the background, but it's actually part of the level. You know? Over here. And I actually missed some of those sparklies. Wait, if I remember right, isn't there? I guess not. I guess I got them all. And in fact, this one has an extra This guy was laughing at me. And that pink thing he has is a dragon egg. That's right, you also need to collect dragon eggs in this game. I don't remember what they do, but you need to collect them. Let's see. 2 more jewels. Or treasure. Or whatever you want to call them. And you see these things? They outline the actual barrier to the level. With an invisible shield. As far as I know, this is the only place in the whole game where you have an invisible shield. And even then, they're nice enough to give you an outline of it. Let's not run off the edge again. That was kind of bad. No, I need to go to this place. Did I just see... Nope. Okay. This place! Because it has jewels. Massive green jewels. Well, I don't know if I'd call green jewels massive. But they're green and they're... Well, to be fair, they're practically the size of my head. So, yeah. I am 4 treasures short. Let's see if I can find it quickly. I think it's over here. Oh, I see 3. Oh, where's the last one? Really? Where is it? No, come on. Look for the sparkly. Oh, I saw a sparkle. Ha 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 ha! That's all the treasure. And that's the level. Let's see. This is another really useful thing. The inventory. It shows you everything in the world. Well, all the worlds you've been to, you can see through here. The percentage for the whole game. How many dragon eggs you had. Your total treasure and dragons rescued. And the stats for each level. So in other words, it's just really cool. But I've completed this level. And don't really have much else to talk about. Well, actually, no, there is one thing that I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what it is anymore. So, I guess I'm not going to talk about it this time. Huh. Okay, then. So, in any case, this is being Oh, wait! I need to show you how to save first. Another fun thing to note, those treasures you get when you leave an area, as far as I know, they are completely accurate to the stuff you picked up. Yeah. Anyway, let's just show you the saving thing, then I'm done. Run over here, there's a fairy, step on the pedestal. Hi, Spyro! Save game, or you can even replay the dragon if you want. Which I'm not going to do. But I can save the game. Game saved. And there you go. This has been Let's Play Spyro of Kaosubaloo. Until next time, see ya.